such a hater. Welcome back, beauties. Welcome back to Lioness She Wrote. Today is a Saturday. It's the weekend and we are on a date. We are out today to support the Auckland Theatre Company. We're watching The Coward, the Thief, and the Liar. That's what the show is called. Yes, and I believe like the writers, directors, and the cast are Pasifika, which I love that for us. We're out here in the city to watch that show and I'm so excited. I love theatre. The next clip I'll show you guys my outfit. Nothing fancy, but this is what I decided to go with because I was gonna wear like a dress, like a black dress and like knee-high boots, but yeah, that was way too much for like an afternoon show. Okay if it was the show for the night, but we're coming to the 2 p.m. show, so, and this is super aligned with what I want to do in the future, so I'm excited. We'll take you guys along. It's at the ASB Waterfront Theatre, so we'll see you guys inside. I just got a coffee and I've probably said it like 10 times, but I'm so excited to see this.
Is tradition. To deny this is to deny our ancestors of that honor. What do you think, me? She doesn't want to be here.
Says you do yours. And what do you think that is? You are in line to carry on your father's legacy, yes?
Yes, it's the world that we live in. Express yourself. Freedom of speech, go ahead. But there will be consequences.
Ask questions about where all the donations have been going.
We are just the show, and so far so good. Of course, like I'm a little biased because I'm a big supporter and advocate of Pasifika creatives, so yeah, but so far so good. Really strong characters, a storyline that's easy to follow, especially if you're Pasifika. I'm not too sure if you would quite follow it as easily if you weren't Pasifika. Yeah, I'm really happy to be here and I'm really excited to see the ending of it. I'm really excited to see like how it all ends and how they piece it all together. I'll probably give it, I don't want to call it a review, but I'll probably give it my thoughts when I get home tonight. So yeah, and then I can kind of recap our experience here, so, or our experience with the show. So yeah, sorry again, just kind of rambling, but I should head inside soon. So anyways, I'll see you guys inside.
I think we only have a fucking year with you to just but we first train yourself here. The torture you are, it's I'm here for you, Bob, and I'm for you. All of you, take the next thing with her, Papa.
Let us do service. We must be unwavering in our service, just as I am unwavering in my service. Please.
Heading back home now. we're gonna go pick up Vegas and then go get some dinner. Or maybe we get bread rolls. Hey, like or buns. Yeah. Watch out for my drink. Okay. Can you sit down? So we are back from the theatre show. Take Vegas for his walk or his run. Yeah, okay. Do you want to be in the shot? Okay. Sorry, it just came out here because the lighting is a little better. We try our best to do like a date night or a date month where we're not at the house and we're doing a new experience or a new activity at least once a month if we can. And it doesn't even have to be like expensive. It can be something real simple, but we try our best to get it out of the house. Yeah, we've been together for a really long time, so sometimes we're like set in routine, but this gives us something to look forward to while we're working so hard. We're both really ambitious, so this really helps like kind of slow us down and you know, kind of refocus, yeah, and have like different conversations, which is always good. Anyways, yeah, actually he's probably like, bro, take me for my walk. Okay, yeah, we're going now.
Challenge. Canberra challenging the decision of a dangerous tackle ends in a dangerous position.
One sick list for this Canberra Raiders side has been so valiant in the efforts. Refused to give up.
The payoff, you know, like if you show all the no, it's good. Okay, we are going to have dinner, and I still want to do a little recap of today's show, but I'll probably do that in the morning. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. As promised, just some thoughts on the production that we saw yesterday. For the sake of time, I'm going to split it up into 4 categories, and I'm just going to do 1 point on each. I'm going to write a full review on my blog, which I'll just kind of leave the link for in the description below. But yeah, let's get started. So first of all, I just wanted to mention how I'm always in awe of the amount of talent and how incredible these performers and actors are, as well as everybody else that's involved in the production. But I took away so much from this production. This is just kind of my interpretation or what I took away from the production yesterday. Of course, it doesn't speak for everyone, and this is just from my experience. So I'll split it up into 4: stage and costume, storyline and script, characters, and then the themes and impact. So first of all, the stage. The stage was actually really simple but really effective. The main setup was podiums, which I thought was an awesome idea because it actually kind of gave you a visual idea of the hierarchy of the family. So you would always see the dad, it'll be the son, and then on the ground level, I believe represents the back of house. So, and the front of the stage, I believe, would always be represents outside. So the fire and stuff would always be done kind of at the front of the stage. And yeah, so it was really interesting. So you would even see the family dynamics on the podium. So you would see that the wife of the son never goes up a podium. She'll sometimes meet her husband on a certain podium and then go back down. That was really interesting. And I also noted that even when the brother and sister came, they often were on different podiums. There's one podium that's just a slight bit higher than the other one, and yeah, so you just kind of know everyone's position in the family. They also had a fala design at the bottom of each podium, which I thought was a nice little Pacific touch. I have more to say about that, but I'll elaborate in my blog. The storyline. So the main storyline is pretty much about a family whose father is dying and is the head of the family, or is the makai of the family, and is looking to pass on his legacy, or to pass on the responsibilities of the family and title that he holds onto one of his kids, and he only has a son and a daughter. And this is quite interesting because each of them have their strengths and their weaknesses. So that's pretty much the main storyline, much a tale of how far is somebody willing to go to get that power, because ultimately that's what the father holds, is power. And is he even gonna give it up? Is he ready? Does he trust his kids to carry on his legacy, or to carry on what he believes is the right way of doing things? So there's kind of little sidetrack storylines. So many great characters, each of them relatable in a different way. So I'm going to talk about my favorite one. My favorite one is the Ngofukange, which is the son's wife. She is her name is Afina, and she's a great actress, by the way. Afina is a representation of potential in Pacific women, I think. She is in the hierarchy. She's at the bottom of the hierarchy, but she runs pretty much the kitchen and kind of the logistics of the household. So she runs all of that. So Afina is married to the son, and his name is, what is his name? Give me 1 second. Got little notes down here. Oh, Makangi. So she is married to the son, who is Matangi. He is traditionally the next in line to receive the title and receive the power within the family. And Matangi knows the ins and outs of what needs to be done to carry on his legacy, but he lacks leadership and he lacks kind of spirit. So it tells us that you can learn how to be a leader, but great leaders are kind of born to do it. So they have a natural instinct for it, and that's not Matangi, unfortunately. It tells us this is when he's going to do his launga or his speech, or when he's formally greeting people, when he's in a position that he needs to speak up and he needs to speak clearly, his voice often cracks. So yeah, that's just a little tell that he's not ready for it just yet, or he lacks that self-confidence. Whereas his wife Athena has like this fiery spirit. She's like demanding, she's smart, she's demanding, and she's a natural leader. When she tells people what to do on the ground floor, they have no choice. They have to listen. There's no ifs or buts about it. But the crazy thing is that because of her position in the family, she's unable to kind of rise up to the occasion because there's no opportunity for her, or they don't see the potential in her, even though she like has it. But yeah, so she's also like she's a great stage actor. I don't know if this was intentional, like if it was like a director's note, or if she was really just aware of it. But Athena is never in the spotlight or never in the center of the stage. And there's actually one part where she's kind of ranting and she starts moving to the center of the stage. The center stage just commands everyone's attention, and she kind of starts moving there, and as soon as she gets there, her husband is like quick to take her out of that position on stage. Like her husband is quick to get in there and kind of move her away from it. Yeah, and that just kind of tells us that Athena wants to be like the center of attention, or Athena, like she has the natural instinct to move into like a position of leadership. People won't let her, or people are standing in her way of getting there. So yeah, I thought Athena is like my favorite character, and I just thought she was a great actress. And yeah, I really loved the way, and she was funny. Like I don't know if it was like a slip up, or which is even better, but yeah, there was one time where it sounded like she said something wrong, but then she said a joke after it, so you weren't sure, which is professional, I believe. But yeah, so that on characters, themes and impact. It's about Tautua, which is service, and it pretty much just explores service as a question, not as a definite skill that people have. So it kind of explores, is service, or is the service that you're doing, how much of it is actually for the people, and how much of it is for your own agenda, how much of it is for your family, how much of it makes you feel like that is your purpose, and how much of it is really selfish. And I thought it was a great overall thing to have. But yeah, that's just kind of just a few notes. Again, if you've seen it, let me know what your thoughts are, if you agree with me. If you don't, I'd like to see kind of a full review on what I thought about it in my blog below. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I honestly appreciate it so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe if this is the kind of thing that you're into. Leave me a comment. I would love to, these productions are put on to have conversations, so it'd be great if we could just have some comments about any of the things that I've said throughout here. I will see you guys whenever.